Welcome to another episode of WA Fishing. So today we're going to go out in the water and get some crayfish, and we'll put a few tips in there as well for you. It's a bit of a montage, not my standard video. We're on Don's boats this year because just with pulling in the cray pots is a bit easier on his winch, and we'll get a few, I'm sure. Also, we're going to draw the draw in a moment, so stay tuned. If you haven't seen it, we're going to give away 3 Vex bottom meats. So thank you for those who have subscribed and commented. If you want to participate in future competitions, definitely subscribe, and you won't miss out next time. So good luck for those who entered in the last video. And if you haven't seen the last video, it's about the Ikijime process. Get on YouTube, search it on Jewfish, search it out, these kits from Ikijime. It's great for moving your catch care to that next level, which is from just bleeding your fish to spiking your fish to Ikijiming your fish. So that way you can be ensured that your fish is going to taste good and stay in the fridge for much longer. And I 100% recommend that you get on it. Anyway, stay tuned for the videos. Okay, before we get into it, let's draw this out. What I'm going to do is I'll pop it up on the screen. I'm going to use a application that will draw out all the names that I've entered, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's draw this out. Up on the screen. We're using the handles. We've got Dale's Prague 4333. And we've got Shane Anderson 9692 and Kyle Daniels 6122. Congratulations, guys. I'll be sending this out. Please reach out to me on your YouTube comment and we'll get in contact and get your address details through YouTube or Instagram. I mean, it's Facebook or Instagram, sorry, and we'll send these out. So well done, and thank you for those who all participated. We had 49 entries in total, and congrats to those 3 people. Well done. Enjoy the video. Hey?
Yeah. Yeah, come here.
Go south, Don. Good. Keep reversing. Alright, spin around. Alright, head towards the south. Yeah, that'll do. Keep going. Oh, too much, Don, too much. Stop. Stop.
Yeah, I see the road, don't worry. You drive easier for you.
While you're waiting for this pot to come up, let's go through my 6 tips in terms of catching crayfish off our coast here in Perth. Number 1, put your pots on the sand. Why? Because crays are going to be migrating across the sand out to the ocean, and this is why they're called the whites, because when they shell, they camouflage themselves with that white sand. Number 2, place them near reef ledges or caves, because this is where the crays are going to be hanging out until they migrate. Number 3, probably the most important, add extra weights. This makes it more attractive to the crays because it's more stable and more safe for them to enter, and plus your pots won't go missing in those massive swells. Number 4, allow enough rope for those big swells we just spoke about. So generally speaking, about 5 meters is enough rope for those big swells. So if you're fishing in 15 meters, add 20 meters of rope just for that insurance. Number 5, weight your ropes so that way they sink and they're not floating on the surface where they can get hit and propped by other boaters. Last but not least, number 6, use fresh baits. I've used all sorts from pig fat to other bait carcasses, but fresh is best, especially when you're competing with hundreds of other pots out there. Fresh fish I find works really well. If you're going to use pig fat, it's good for longevity. There has been studies done on this topic, and I can assure you that fresh fish will certainly attract more crays than any other bait. Now, if you're not following us on Facebook, it might be worth your while as we give updates on where the crays are at and depths that they're travelling throughout the white run.
Ready?
Not yet. Not yet. Do you really want to put it down again, or you want to move around, or?
Yeah, I move further out.
Always relocate your pots if you're not getting them in this white run. Maybe just not in that line of fire where they're all migrating through. Just because you got crays there last year doesn't mean you're going to get them this year.
Yeah, no. What number is this one?
4. Fuck. But anyway. There we go. All right. Now they lost all their legs. They must have had ockies in it.
I said it's a whole day just now. Just really all the tray go in there.
There was only 4, but I think there was an ockie in it, Don.
Right.
I think there's an ockie in it.
Ockie in there.
Well, they all lost their legs. There is no number, it's mine.
Wait, stop.
Alright, you go. Some big buggers in.
Not crazy there.
The big ones, eh?
So disappointed.
This one might. Yeah? Don't know where he's gone. Not big numbers here this year, Don. Whoa, you prick.
Like I said before, always use fresh bait, so ditch the old stuff. Ensure that you have your best chance around all these other pots that are in the water.
They've been chewed out though, which means there's cray's been in here. Yeah, get out of that one. Too much. This one's better. A lot better. Put this in the same spot.
I try, mate. Try.
Fuck.
Just have a, depends which hole you want to go in. See, we don't know. It's always in the hole.
It's right there, mate. Yeah. What are you doing? It's just there. Yep. Done. I won't even bother with that one. The same with that one. You keeping count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many's in there now? 4, that's 9, so that's 10. That's 11. 12, 13, 'Oh, you f***ing prick. How many's in there now? Oh, I asked you to count. You have one job, Richard. Count. 1, 2, Oh, fuck. Start counting.
I think should be.
No, we're getting close.
Just
Just count them, mate. Fuck. Before we get too many in there. Okay, so that's 16.
One more.
20. 2 more. They're pretty decent, these ones. They're all pretty big, Don. We got 22, eh?
Yeah.
I'll leave the video there. We ended up pulling up our next pot and I've got our 24. And yeah, that was it for the day. So we'll head back in and we'll start cleaning these crays up, and I'll show you what I do when I store them in the freezer.
Okay, you lot, I'll show you how I vac seal and clean my crays very quickly. I've just left these in some fresh water and they actually go to sleep, or drown I guess effectively, and they're just easy to handle obviously when they're dead. Only takes about 15 minutes in fresh water. So what you'll need: vac seal bags, pair of scissors, and twist out the tail just like that, and break off the antler just like that, up the poo chute just like that, and you take it out. Now there's 2 ways you can do this. You can fold your tail like that and you can see all the spikes actually point inwards and they don't hit your bag, but the spikes along the tail here, there's 6 of them, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, sorry. You trim these off and it only takes 2 seconds. You don't need any backing plates and all the other waste of money sort of items. Just trim these off and just make sure your bag doesn't get, and then you can just roll your tail up like that and all the spikes are there and you can vac seal that. However, the way that I like to do it as well is additionally these 12 spikes, 6 on each side, you just quickly trim these off as well. Now the micron thickness of my bags that I'm using is 100 micron, and I'd advise you to use no less than 100 micron. Yep. I do have some 200 micron bags, but no real need for them. You can put it in the vac seal bag and that will vac seal perfectly fine. Now I like to do 2 crays per bag. So I'll do this one as well. So in total there is 20 spikes you should be cutting per cray. Less than 1 second to cut each one, 20 seconds per cray. No need for extra stuff. Oh yeah, forgot to get the poo chute on this one. And then in the bag, I've got a vac sealer. Alright, let's try again. There we go. That's it, perfectly sealed, and this will not spike through. That's it. Cray tails done. Now with the heads, what you can do is you can make lobster bisque. I like making lobster bisque, but at the moment I'll just take off all the legs, chuck them in the microwave for 10 seconds per leg, and make sure it's in a container, otherwise your partner may kill you. As the meat shoots out of the leg like a bullet, and you'll hear it pop. Which I can show you in a second. I'll just get some of these legs off. I do like making a crayfish dip as well for when I have guests, and I'll show that in another video. I get a container with a lid. Just use Chinese food containers. Put the leg in, put the lid on, microwave, 10 seconds, you'll hear a pop. Usually less, depending on the size of the leg. Bang. That's it. And you come down here, and all the meat from there down has extracted. Not much fresher than that. Okay, fisho, so that's how I clean crays, and some quick tips about the microwave popcorn, or whatever you want to call it. Get some meat out of the legs quite quickly. Hope you enjoy the video. Click the thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Plenty more tips and everything else around crayfishing, fishing, freshwater fishing down south. Look through previous videos, check them out. Catch you later.